I had to had some challenge and big goal. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna run a full marathon. So what's up, people? Welcome to a new video. We haven't seen each other for a while now. Last video I made was from grocery shopping, where I talked about what I usually eat, about nutrition, and which I also want to talk about in today's video as well. But firstly, let's go back to what have happened and what has been happening over the course past months. This year a lot of things have changed, things regarding my goals, passion and trajectory of my life. Most of my videos were about bodybuilding, nutrition for bodybuilding and preparing for bodybuilding competition, and I spent 4 years on building a physique worth on stepping on stage. That was the biggest goal I had, to become an IFBB pro, professional bodybuilder, and to be huge as possible. And at that time I could sacrifice everything for that end goal and to achieve that goal, and I never thought it would change. But firstly, let's talk a bit about bodybuilding, my own experience from that and my opinion. It is an extreme sport that requires X amount of time spent working out in a gym, and also spend time outside of the gym as well, which includes cooking, preparation of the food, supplementation, doctor visits, recovery, etc. After some time, I wasn't really fulfilled with all of this kind of lifestyle, and I definitely didn't think it would ever change, but it did. I decided that I don't want to compete anymore, and I'm not saying I'm not going to compete ever. Maybe I'm going to try to do that someday, but definitely not now. This decision was made upon many reasons. The most important and biggest reason was the health. I wanted to really prioritize my health, and bodybuilding comes with a lot of health risk that I didn't want to sacrifice, such as dysregulated hormone levels, higher blood pressure, high anxiety levels, stress levels, sex drive, and etc. And I knew that if I continue on doing this and I would stay on this path, these all health risks could occur later on in my career and could definitely impact me and my health and people around me as well. You only have one health, so take care of it. And I have realized that I really wanted to be as healthy as I can, to be healthiest version of myself, so I can stay around my family, my friends, future wife and kids, loved ones, so I can help them with whatever they need, whatever occur, and I can overcome hardships better, stressful situations better, and that I don't need to be stressed that I'm gonna die on a heart attack in my 40s. And this whole change was happening over my 2-year end of a relationship. That had a huge impact for sure. That gave me new perspective on my life, and I tried to really turn my trajectory of life. And this was a time when I got into running, which I want to talk about in today's video as well. I had to have some goal, because I decided that at that time I had decided that I wanted to quit bodybuilding. So I wanted to occupy my mind with something different. Something more excited, some new goal, some new challenge. First weeks and months, they were so hard. My hips, my knees, my everything, ankles, they were so fucked. But I knew that if I continue, I build consistency with the running, I could get better and it would disappear. It would be better. I continued on running and I fell in love with it. This whole change got me excited, so during summer I did 30 days running challenge, where I tried to run every day for 30 days straight without any days off, and that way I built some good habit with running and discipline and consistency. This whole change impacted my nutrition as well. I cut my meals from 6 to 3 or 4. I don't have any specific plan, I don't follow any specific diet plan. I just go by our feeling. I know what to eat, what food to eat, what to consume, when to consume it to fuel my workouts, and simply what fits me well. And this knowledge has been built upon years on trying to build my best physique possible, and it is all thanks to bodybuilding, I think, because at the time I was trying to follow strict plan, to count my macros and everything, to try to choose the foods that were right for me. It wasn't just like that, okay? So I had to build that knowledge to get to know my body well. Thanks to bodybuilding, I am more flexible now with my diet and I have so much freedom in my diet. Now I eat more at the social occasions and I can enjoy food so much more, with still actually keeping the goal in mind that I have, that I want to be healthy, fit and look good. During this 30 days running challenge, one of the coaches I know, he wrote to me that, hey man, I can see that you run often. I run often as well. Would you be up for full marathon? I signed myself up. I'm like, okay, I can do that, okay. So this whole new change got me so excited. I had to have some challenge and big goal. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna run a full marathon, 42 kilometers. I have never done that and I'm so excited. It's actually happening quite soon, in 3 weeks. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to run the marathon I wanted, Košice Peace Marathon, but I'm gonna run a week later because Košice Peace Marathon is happening in 2 weeks and I signed myself up for another one in Czech Republic, Cheboň. This fall, this challenge has been running through my mind for some time now. I started to like endurance training because it requires more mental resilience, more pain control, more effort and mental toughness, and I am already feeling the effects of it, and mostly the positive effects. And this whole marathon challenge is such a big challenge of performance, I think. I like to set myself goals and challenges. I really strive in all of the process. It's not about the end goal, it's about overcoming your mind, your body, day in and day out. It just makes me happy. So that's why I decided that I want to run full marathon 42K. I know I can do it with the right preparation and tools and with the effort. I know I can do it. The name marathon comes actually from the legend of Pheidippides, while he was taking part in the battle of Marathon 500 years before Christ, and the battle was almost at the near end and victorious end for the Greeks. He actually witnessed a Persian vessel changing its course towards Athens, and he interpreted it such as an attempt for a false victory. He decided to run the whole distance, also discarding his weapons and clothes as well, to be as light as possible, to run as fast as possible, to claim a right victory for the Greeks. Where he came there, he yelled, "We won," and he died. So we're gonna see. This is apparently how the whole marathon thing, or the name itself, marathon, comes from. So I'm really excited for this. The marathon is happening in 3 weeks, so we have so much work to do. This is also what pushed me to record again. I wanted to start a new series which is called Marathon Prep. In these new videos, new series, I'm going to show you how I eat, how I train, when I run, when I go to the gym, and I'm going to show you my life as an hybrid athlete. So let's get to the work and run a fucking fast marathon.